Hi, this is Tonmay. Today I will show you how to automate a website using Java Selenium with Maven project. So first of all, we need to install the Java. I have already installed the Java in my machine, and so I need to add this variable path or Java home path in my system. So first of all, I need to right click on my computer and go to properties. Click on advanced system manager or system settings, sorry. Now environmental variable. Now here there is a two categories, system variable and user variable. I can add it in my user variable here, new Java home. This one, and now I have to add this thing in a path variable. I can modify the path variable or system variables path, or I can add a user variable called path. Java home slash bin. So the path variable would go at this point, C program files Java JDK and bin path Java home slash bin. So in Java home it should go only the JDK portion, but the path will contain the bin section. Okay. Now open the CMD. Open CMD to check the path is properly set or not. Yes, so Java path is properly set. Close this window. Now we need to set up the Maven. I have already installed Maven. If you need the step, I have a website where I have mentioned how to install the Maven or the path variable thing. So let's demonstrate. So I have a Maven 3.3.9. I have just extracted those things and I will put it in another place, like in C automation under this thing. Let's see what I need to have to add the M2 home, and after that I need to add the M2. M2 home, this one, and I have to add the M2 like M2 home slash bin. Sorry, wrong slash, this one. And now I have to add this M2 in path variable. Okay. M2. Okay. So I have set the M2 home and add it into a path. Okay, fine. Let's check the Maven thing, if it is configured properly or not. mvn -v. Yeah, so Maven and Java both are configured properly in this system. So now we can go ahead with Eclipse setup. So this is my Eclipse. allow access. Eclipse need the permission to access the internet, so I have to provide allow access because it will download the Maven dependencies. Okay, so now I have Maven and TestNG. Okay, fine. In dependency. Okay, I'm opening this Eclipse first time in this setup. Okay, so now I need to create a Maven project. So this one, new Maven project, create a Maven project. Next, okay, Maven archetype, quick start. Okay, fine, quick start project 1.1. Now it will download some data or information. Okay, so the group ID. Okay, first of all, I need to automate this website, like I have demo website, this one, and when I will click the sample one, this form will open. Okay, so I need to open this website. So let me add the group ID, or I can change it later. Demo and the artifact ID TNMY. Okay, first create this one, after that we can change it. Finish. Okay, so now you can see that creating Maven archetype, it is start. So it will take some time, depends on your network. I can go the C user application M2. You can see that there is one folder created, it is a .m2, and there is a repository, and it will increase when we will download every file. Now it is just 10%, so give some time to it. So now you can see the download has completed, and when we expand the project, we have src main java, src test java. This is our structure, like demo.tanmay, this one, src main java, src test java. Okay, fine. This is our pom file, pom.xml. Let's open pom file, this one. Click on pom.xml. Here you can see the dependencies JUnit. By default, the JUnit is added. Okay, so now we have to add the Selenium. This one is the dependency of Selenium. The latest version is 2.53. Now add the dependencies. Now I just paste it. Now let me save the file, this one, so you can see. So you will see the Selenium will started to download. Let me save the file, so it will automatically download the Selenium. I just clicked saved. Now let's see building workspace, and now if I go to the repository link, there is no Selenium, but now you can see there is org just created. Selenium HQ, yep, this one. You can see it will increase the value, it is downloading. The location is .m2 repository. Let's download the file. Okay, so I think the Selenium portion has downloaded successfully. Now we have to download the TestNG, this one, 6.8. So as I am using TestNG, so there is no need to use JUnit, so I am removing JUnit and replaced with TestNG. Now let me save file. Okay, 70%. Okay, so the Selenium and TestNG both are installed in my system. Now I have to see if TestNG is installed in Eclipse or not. To execute our test file, we need to install TestNG in Eclipse as well. Let's see it is by default installed or not. If not installed, then we have to install it from marketplace. I hope it will install in my system. Yep, TestNG for Eclipse, this one is installed in my system. Okay, so I don't need to reinstall those things. If you don't have TestNG in your Eclipse, then you need to install this thing, TestNG for Eclipse. Okay, so now I have to automate this script, this site demo.tanmasharkar.com. So there is some default packages and default application or Java file. There is we don't need to use this thing. I'm deleting those files. And this is the site name. So when we are working with Eclipse, there is a convention that we will write the reverse of the site name. I just pressed F2 to rename the package. So it should be com dot com.tanmasharkar.demo. Okay. And the same way in test section, just press F2 and rename those package name. Okay, fine. Now we will go with the page object model. So we need to create the page packages, business packages, and our regression test suite. So first create those. New package. This is our page package. Business and regression. Okay, so we have created our business page and regression. Now we need some classes. Those are the base classes. As it is a common, so we will add it in our src main Java. So this is our base classes. Now we will create driver in our base classes. We need to add the WebDriver, public WebDriver, driver equal null, and now we have to get the driver. For demo purpose I am using only Firefox driver. Sorry, yeah, this one. Okay, as I'm recording those things, so I'm getting some error. Yep, Firefox driver. So I have imported two, Selenium Webdriver and Firefox driver. Return driver. Okay, fine. For the demo purpose I am just using base for only getting this driver. We have to use so many things in our base classes, but currently I am not doing with that. Now let me go with the page packages. Okay, so first of all, to get those elements or objects I have to install the Firefox. Sorry, I need to install the Firepath tools add-on. Firepath. Sorry, first of all I need to use the Firebug and then Firepath. Yeah, this one, Firebug. Yeah, so Firebug is installed, you can see it here. Now I need to install the Firepath. Yeah, this one. Yeah, restart now. A restart is required to install Firepath. Okay, meanwhile I have to create the, okay, it's opened. Okay, no issues then. Okay, fine. In page classes, now I'm creating a new page. Okay, the file name is sample1, sample01.html. So based on that file name I'm creating the page classes with sample underscore 01. Okay, so the file name is sample underscore 0 name based on the pages, and I am also added the underscore after this file, as I have to identify those things as a page classes. You can change it accordingly or according to your convention, but for page classes I am using underscore. Now it should extend the basis. Now I have to import the base. Yes, com from this package demo base. Okay, so I have extended those things. I have to write the constructor, as I am using the page object model. I have initialized the driver. Now I have to use or find the name of the elements. Say for example first name, this one. Let's click on Firebug. Okay, and in Firepath select the name, this one. If it is the XPath then this one, but I can select as ID because this one has a ID. So public by locator, first name I am using as fname, and the ID is this one. Now I have to return the web element, so I have to write the get fname. Okay, this one. So our first element I have written. Same way I have to find out the last name address. Let's write the last name, simply copy paste those things. Fname should be lname, get fname should be get lname, and I need that path. Yeah, it's last name and fname should be lname. Okay, fine. So currently I'm just working with that first name, last name. Okay, I can go ahead with that address as well. This one. Fine. So I have three elements in our page classes right now. Now I have to create the business class. Sample 01 and sorry, sample underscore 01. Okay, so whatever business I need to create or I have to handle in my test cases, I will put it here. But it will extend the page classes. Okay, it will not extending sample. Okay, so I have to import this page classes. Okay, now I have to add the constructor. Yeah. Now I have to create a method to fill the form. So let's name it as form fill up. I can pass the variable name string fname string address. Okay, now get fname. Get fname. I can use send keys here directly, but it's required to clear it everything. Although I know that there is no necessary to use this clear portion right now. Same way. Okay, so I have completed the first name, last name and address. Now go with my regression. Create one test class. Say for example my test. Now we have to use the test annotation, TestNG test annotation. I have to use this at the test import TestNG test. Yes, this one. So now I have to create the base b equal to new base, import base. Okay, I have imported. Now I have to create the WebDriver. Sorry, WebDriver b.getDriver. We have initialized Firefox on b.getDriver. Now we have to create the page factory. Page factory.init elements, our driver, and our page is sample01, the business class. Sorry, it should be underscore. Yeah, we need to import it from business, sample01. Sample01 dot class. Yeah, now we have created the sample1. Now we need to have the base URL. Created one string. Let's copy the URL, this one. Yes. Now driver.get. Driver.get URL, driver.maximize to maximize the driver. now have to perform the action. Oh, it's sample1 dot form fill up. Say for example, first name Tanmay, last name Sarkar, and address home. Okay, so after doing that, we have to close the driver. So in this test case, we are not validating anything, we are just providing the data, and we have to see how it will work, nothing else. Okay, so our test case is written, it is completed. Let's run this. Run as TestNG test. As we have installed TestNG Eclipse, so we will get this option TestNG test. If you don't have this TestNG installed in your system, in your Eclipse, then you will not get this thing. So make sure you have this TestNG test. Now launching. Let's see what happened. Firefox opened. Yes, it's sending the data. Fine. So we are able to complete one execution